Well, let's get the view from a Ukrainian MP now. Alexei Gonocharenko joins me from the western city of Lviv. Welcome to the programme. Thank you for being with us. We have heard warnings from NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg about Russia moving to the east. We've also heard that from the Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister as well. We know that Ukrainian forces have managed to drive out Russian troops around Kyiv. What's your assessment about their chances in the east?
We will hold the ground. I believe in our army. We won the battle at Kiev, and I just want to remind you that a month ago, almost everybody were sure that Ukraine will fail in several days, maximum weeks. But we have not failed. We are counterattacking. We have a big victory near Kiev. Now Russians will try to attack in the east and southern part. I think also southern part is a very possible theater of military activity from Russia. But I think that our army, together with territorial defense, can hold the ground. But certainly we are desperately waiting for more weapons from the West. Because there are some very strange stories, like from Germany, when Ukraine asked to buy these armored vehicles, which Germany wants just to utilize and to pay for utilization of them. And Germany refused to sell it. We can't understand that at all. So I hope these decisions will be changed. We will receive more weapons, and that will mean that we are capable to fight Russians.
Now, Alexei, as you well know, what we've seen when Russian forces have then left, for example, in Bucha are horrific scenes. I understand that you were in Bucha recently. Tell me what you witnessed personally.
I spent 3 days there, Irpin, Bucha, Hostomel, all smaller villages, towns, Borodyanka and others. It's so... It's hard to speak about this, because me personally, I saw up to 50 bodies of people, including women. I saw one child burned down in the car, just maybe 7 years old, and it's awful. And I can tell you that all people I saw, they were civilian. So Russians targeted and killed absolutely innocent people, innocent civilians. The number of victims is counting in hundreds, maybe thousands. But all we have seen near Kiev, I am afraid what is happening in Mariupol, in the southeastern part of Ukraine, is even worse. Because there, the count of victims will go on thousands and thousands. And that's absolutely awful. And that is war crimes and real genocide. Because the only reason to kill these people is that they are Ukrainians.
I want to ask about some of the, I guess I would say, tactics, but at least what we're hearing is that hunger, sexual violence, which we know can be weapons of war, are being used in Ukraine. Have you seen evidence of that?
Yeah, on outer route Kiev-Zhytomyr, I saw by my own eyes bodies of several naked women. It's even hard to say how many, because Russians, their clothes and lingerie was all around and near the outer route. So we can just understand what had happened probably before they were killed. And after this, Russians put them on tires and tried to burn their bodies. And partly they succeed. So I can't even tell you how many women I saw in one place. Just imagine this picture, and that is so horrific, that is so terrible, but that I saw by my own eyes.
That, of course, is an horrific image. You say that these bodies were burnt. Do you think this is an effort to cover up what had been going on there?
Absolutely. Like now, Russians are moving to Mariupol, which is partly under their control already. They're moving to their mobile crematorium just to burn the bodies, not to leave evidences. And then they will tell, oh, these people are just missed. But we know that now they're collecting the bodies throughout the city, and they will burn them down in this crematorium. It's unbelievable horror. And it's happening in the middle of Europe in the 21st century. So that's why it's so important to stop any business with Russia. Stop buying their oil and gas, because in every gallon, in every barrel of oil, there is Ukrainian blood. In every cubic meter of gas, there is Ukrainian blood. Stop any business with this barbaric Nazi country.